Hello and welcome back to Spectacular Sports. And in this video, I'm going to make a 36-team NFL expansion concept. And there will be new divisions and relocating teams, and more. But just a disclaimer, I don't think this will ever happen, and I don't think it should happen. But this is just all for fun. So yeah, 36 NFL teams. Let's see how it'll work. So if you didn't know, in the NFL, there's two teams in Los Angeles, the Chargers and the Rams. But for this concept, one of these teams will be moving. So the Los Angeles Chargers will be moving to Austin, and their new name will be the Austin Chargers. Now, I think this could happen. I don't think it should, but Los Angeles isn't the biggest football city, and Texas is a really big football state, and I feel like Texas could have one more football team with the Cowboys and Texans. So yeah, I think this is a good fit for the Austin Chargers. And you might ask, why not just move them back to San Diego? So the first expansion team will be the San Diego Coastal. So I know the logo is really bad, but I tried to make it good. But that's the San Diego Coastal logo. The jersey colors will be like light blue, yellow, and orange. Jerseys will look something like this. Here's the front of the home jerseys and the back of the home jerseys. So yeah, that's the first expansion team in San Diego, California. So another city that used to have an NFL team, St. Louis, will be getting one. And the second expansion team, the St. Louis Bombers. So the logo is also kind of bad, as S, L, and then a T, then has the St. Louis arch in the background. Their colors are like black, red, and yellow. Here's the front jersey, and here's the back jersey. So yeah, the St. Louis Bombers are the second expansion team. So the third expansion team is the Toronto Admirals, which is another terrible logo design by me. I don't know what to do, so I just put a TA in the Canadian flag. It's a terrible logo design. I'm really bad at making them, but other than that, the Toronto Admirals are the first team in the NFL in Canada, which I don't know how it would work with like the TV contracts and stuff, with like it being in a different country. But yeah, the jerseys, the home jersey looks very similar to the New England Patriots. But yeah, it's just Admirals. Yeah, with a navy blue, white, and red. So yeah, that's the third expansion team. And the last expansion team is the Richmond Racers, which have another terrible logo. Yeah, I can't design logos for the life of me. And then for the jerseys, the front jersey is this, and the back jersey is this. And I tried to make it white with a yellow outline, but it just wouldn't work. So this is supposed to be like white with a yellow outline. But yeah, that's the fourth expansion team, and this is actually Virginia's first ever Big Four sports team, because usually like their fans are like fans for the team in Washington, but I couldn't think of another city for an Eastern team other than like New Jersey, but that's too close to the New York teams. Anyway, yeah, the Richmond Racers are a team, and they're called the Racers because Virginia has a deep history of racing. So for this expansion concept, the AFC and NFC are going to be gone, and instead we're going to have the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference, which the West has a really bad logo, but so this is the Pacific Division with the San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks, Las Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals, and the expansion San Diego Coastals. So this division covers Washington with the Seahawks, California with the 49ers, Rams, and Coastals, and then Nevada with the Raiders, and Arizona with the Cardinals. So this is basically the NFC West, but also with the Raiders and the San Diego Coastals. So yeah, that's the first division. So the second new division is the Western Conference Southwest Division with the Dallas Cowboys, New Orleans Saints, Austin Chargers, Denver Broncos, Tennessee Titans, and Houston Texans. So the division is pretty interesting. It goes from Denver, Colorado to Nashville, Tennessee, and to New Orleans, Louisiana, but it colors Colorado with the Broncos, Texas with the Cowboys, Texans, and the new Austin Chargers, Louisiana with the New Orleans Saints, and then Tennessee with the Tennessee Titans. So that's the Southwest Division. And the last division in the Western Conference is the North. So they have the Kansas City Chiefs, the Minnesota Vikings, the Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, Indianapolis Colts, and then the new St. Louis Bombers. So the division contains Minnesota with the Vikings, Wisconsin with the Packers, Missouri with the Chiefs and Bombers, Illinois with the Bears, and Indiana with the Colts. So yeah, that's the Western Conference North Division. Next up in the Eastern Conference, we have the Northeast Division. Now, this is a really unfair division. There's so much good teams. But we have the Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers, New York Jets, New York Giants, and the New England Patriots. And on the map, it covers Massachusetts with the New England Patriots, New York with the Buffalo Bills, New York Jets, and New York Giants. I know the Jets and Giants technically play in New Jersey, but for this, they're actually going to be in New York. And then the Steelers and Eagles in Pennsylvania. So yeah, that's the Northeast Division. And next up is the Eastern Conference Southeast Division, which has the Miami Dolphins, Jacksonville Jaguars, Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the expansion Richmond Racers, which again have a terrible logo I designed. And in this division, it spans Virginia with the Racers, North Carolina with the Panthers, Georgia with the Falcons, and Florida with the Dolphins, Jags, and Bucks. So yeah, that's the Southeast Division. And the last new division in the Eastern Conference and in the league as a whole is the Central Division. You have the Cincinnati Bengals, the Baltimore Ravens, the Detroit Lions, the Cleveland Browns, the Washington Commanders, and the new Toronto Admirals with the terrible logo designed by me. Yeah, this is another pretty good division. It has Ontario with the Admirals, Detroit with the Lions, Ohio with the Bengals and Browns, Maryland with the Ravens, and Washington, D.C. with the Commanders. So yeah, that's the last division. So here's the NFL if they were to expand. Yeah, with all 36 teams with the 6 divisions in the East and West. And just before I end this video, remember that this is all just for fun, and I don't think this will ever happen. And I don't know if there's going to be more than 32 teams in the NFL at some point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And comment below if the NFL were to expand, what cities would you like to see have a team? Thanks for watching. Goodbye.